It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing. You by Bishop Small Engine Repair, East Main Liquor. It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon. We are halfway through another week and are happy to be here with you on this hot, muggy Wednesday. I'm Michael Watkins back in the anchor chair, and we have another information jam-packed newscast. Here's some of what we'll have for you today. A Kentucky lawmaker who ran for governor last year has pleaded not guilty, to allegations after being arrested in April. We'll have the details on that. The death of a 9-year-old child in Lee County has the small town of Betaville in shock. We'll tell you what happened there. I caught up with City Commissioner Ed McDaniel and City Manager Rob Meinrich earlier this week, and today they will tell you about the decision of not opening up Paradise Cove this year. JCPenney is closing down 240 stores, but for now, the Richmond location is not one of those. A local constable is reported for racist and inflammatory Facebook posts. We have a statement from the local constable association, and we've got so much more to get into. Let's get right to it. A Kentucky lawmaker who ran for governor last year pleaded not guilty after he was accused of choking a woman with an Ethernet cable and trying to hogtie her during a domestic dispute. Robert Goforth was arrested on April 21st after a woman told authorities that he assaulted her while 3 small children were in the home. Goforth won nearly 40% of the vote among Kentucky Republicans in his primary challenge of then Governor Matt Bevin last year. He is charged with strangulation, assault, and terroristic threatening. The Kentucky State Police Richmond Post was contacted by Lee County 911 just before 6 p.m. Monday evening in reference to an accidental shooting. KSP detectives responded to Fox Hollow Road in Betaville, where a juvenile suffered a gunshot wound. The preliminary investigation indicates the juvenile was target practicing with family and friends when the gun malfunctioned. As a result, the gun accidentally discharged and the juvenile was shot in the chest. The 9-year-old of Betaville, Kentucky, was airlifted by air evac to UK Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased by the Fayette County coroner. The ongoing investigation is being conducted by KSP Post 7 Detective Anthony Bowling. He was assisted on scene by KSP personnel, Lee County Sheriff's Office, and Lee County EMS. Well, one of the biggest losses for folks here in Richmond for summer enjoyment was the decision from the city to not open Paradise Cove this year. The threat of an outbreak of the coronavirus to folks who could be using the pool was heavily considered by city management, and with no guidelines yet on how to open up public pools was also part of their decision. I spoke to Ed McDaniel, City Commissioner, and City Manager Rob Meinrich about some of the impact the coronavirus has had on the city of Richmond, including details on the 4th of July, the economic impact of the coronavirus on the city, and we'll have those interviews coming up for you later on this week. Today, Ed and Rob talked to me about the decision to not open up Paradise Cove. Here is that interview.
Well, during this time, we've obviously not been able to put everything on hold. You guys have still been having to do your jobs. There's still a lot of planning that's going on. Talk about some of the tough decisions that you guys have had to make during the last 2 months.
There's been a bunch of them, and I got to say, having this mayor and commissioner support us in these decisions has been wonderful, because we go to them, they realize they're tough decisions. And I think one of the toughest was the Paradise Cove swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things, damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I saw on the news last night where the governor is going to come out with some guidelines for opening pools June 29th. And I think that has a little more to do with aquatic centers that are for private country clubs, maybe some public pools that aren't water parks. And one thing you have to understand about Paradise Cove is it's a water park, and you've got, 4 separate pools there. You've got water slides, you've got an exercise pool, you've got a kids playground, you have a party room, concessions, changing rooms. There's a lot involved with it. And to try to control that with the guidelines, which we don't know what they are yet, we feel like it's going to be pretty hard to do. So I've taken a lot of criticism for that decision, not opening that pool. And it's unfortunate, but what people have to understand, if we did open that facility and there was another outbreak or a spike in the coronavirus, and let's say it was contacted from a public facility like that, then it's myself, the mayor and commissioners holding the bucket on people that have been sick and maybe even life-threatening. So that was one of the tough decisions, Mike.
Well, and Ed, I know you guys have had to kind of go through this long process to do this. And, you look at having to get lifeguards, first of all, hired and then trained. And it's not just, hey, let's open back up. There's a lot that goes into getting the pool ready to open up.
Oh yeah, no, there's so much prep work that starts early in the year, focused or geared towards opening, the water park there. And we can't just go and flip a switch and say, okay, we're open. That's not possible. If we waited till the end of June, it would cost the city of Richmond a lot of money to try and open the park for a very short period of time.
Paradise Cove, that will be taxed. The lockers at Paradise Cove, which
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com. and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Chenault Vineyard is continuing to prepare for the season opening as they follow the guidelines to help keep their employees and customers safe. While their opening date is yet to be determined, you can still grab your favorite Chenault Vineyard wine and local delivery on Wednesday and Saturdays or curbside pickup on Tuesday and Friday. Place your order now at ChenaultVineyards.com, or for more updates, like the Vineyard on Facebook or follow them on Instagram. Chenault Vineyard reminds you to stay safe, and they look forward to serving you locally grown wine at the Chenault Vineyard in Richmond.
Gillum Sports Lounge is known for a place to gather to watch sports. They are back open, but are still asking customers to practice social distancing and to wear a mask upon entering the restaurant. Jeff and the staff are making sure that the inside is cleaned and sanitized, and they still offer the same great food and service that has made Gillum's what they are for almost 30 years. If you're still staying safe at home, Gillum still has curbside service or delivery through Colonel Delivery. Place your order now at GillumSportsLounge.com. American Pool & Spa wants you to swim and relax, and they're taking the proper precautions to keep their customers and employees safe. For pool supplies, visit AmericanPoolAndSpaKY.com and click on the Drop-Click tab to shop online for curbside service or free local delivery within 15 miles. If you're interested in pool installation, American Pool & Spa in Richmond can set up a Zoom call for a virtual consultation. Stay safe and enjoy your time at home with help from American Pool & Spa in Richmond. Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, fourpawsunleashed.com, to find out more. Community Trust Bank is local people making local decisions. Stop in today and let them help you with loan products for the individual or small business.
stop by and see me, Jennifer Ward, today at 128 West Main Street in Richmond.
Welcome back into your daily community briefing here on WBONTV.com and also over on our media partner at 100.7 The Coyote. Well, JCPenney's is closing 240 stores as part of its bankruptcy plan. JCPenney will permanently close nearly 30% of its 846 stores as part of a restructuring plan under bankruptcy protection. The Texas-based retailer said Monday it plans to close about 192 stores by February, then another 50 in 2022. That will leave the company with just over 600 stores. JCPenney filed for bankruptcy reorganization on Friday, making it the biggest retailer to do so since the coronavirus pandemic forced stores to temporarily close. After announcing bankruptcy, the company said its physical stores and online sales operations will stay open during the restructuring. We spoke to a manager over at the local JCPenney in the Richmond Center. They did reopen earlier today at 12, and according to the manager here at the Richmond location, the company is not sure which of its stores will be shutting down just yet. JCPenney in Richmond is open under modified hours on Monday through Saturday from noon to 7 p.m., and then on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, for those folks who may be at-risk customers, they have special shopping hours for you on Wednesday and Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's at the JCPenney's here in Richmond over at the Richmond Center. Well, WBON-TV recently received multiple messages regarding the Madison County District 2 Constable Stephen Kelly. According to the Post, Kelly has made multiple posts to his Facebook that were reportedly racist and inflammatory. WBON-TV reached out to the Kentucky Constables Association, who said that they did in fact receive a complaint regarding these social media posts. Officials say that the complaint has been forwarded to their professional standards director. However, if Kelly is not a member of the association, they cannot enforce any disciplinary action at this time. The association believes that Kelly is not a member and is not mandated to be a part of their group. Therefore, he is not made to abide by the Constable Association Code of Ethics or bylaws. Officials stated that in similar situations in the past, the elected official would just be told to take the post in question down. Well, if you are still feeling cooped up and want to get some new titles to read, WBON-TV responded to a listener question regarding what the libraries of Madison County have available to readers and watchers of movies alike. According to Library Director Ruthie Maislin, there are tons of touch-free and digital options available right now on their website. With the details, here is WBON-TV News Director Marissa Hempel.
Now, obviously, a lot of people are still kind of hesitant about going to the library, and they probably have nothing but free time to get some good reading in. So you guys at the library have a system where they can get books digitally, correct?
Basically, to have the full access, you need to have a library card and your PIN, which is your personal identification number. And there is on our website, which is www.madisonlibrary.org, there's an online card application, and you go ahead and send that information in, apply online, and then we can call you and give you the information and send you the cards. You don't even have to come in to get the card. And so that will give you the full range of access to everything. Some of our partners are also making that access available even quicker. And so if you go to our website, there's a section called Stream and Download. That's your kind of your starting point for all the access. But one of our biggest sources of the online books, and these are e-books, e-audio books, I believe they're e-magazines, quite a few different things, is called Overdrive or Libby. We're part of a consortium of libraries that, so we are able to purchase hundreds of thousands of titles together and make those available to all of our library customers in Kentucky. It would have to be a local, quote-unquote, phone number, and then you can just type in your phone number and they'll grant you access right there. But if that doesn't work, you can always get the card and download to your phone, to your iPad, to your computer. They're easy instructions, even little videos to help you. But we have a lot of different things. We have a series that we're partnering with called Tumble Books, and those are books that are more geared to our younger audience. So they even have picture books that the kids can read through. We have another service called Hoopla, and that has not only books but also movies. It has TV series. We have another service that's called RB Digital, and those books are mostly audio books. But one of the neat parts of the RB Digital section is that you can access the great courses. Some of the library customers may remember the great courses that used to come in a big kit that you would get at the library. Now you can access this digitally. So that's kind of a lot of fun, and they have a lot of different topics that that you can look at through those. And then if you check on our website, there's a purple bar at the top, kind of a lavender bar about the library closing and reopening. And if you click on the little link in there, it goes through a lot of partner sources. So a lot of university collections and these big archives have opened their content for a short period of time. So during this time, you can have free access to this content that otherwise you would not have access to. I'm excited about all of these possibilities because there's a lot for people to read without ever coming into the library.
No, that's really cool. Have you guys noticed an uptick in people using these?
We have, and while we're talking, I'll be looking for the report from the last month's usage. I think we had about 8,000 checkouts or something like that of those materials. We are still also, Marissa, doing the touch-free materials delivery of of actual physical materials like books and DVDs and CDs, all of that kind of stuff. And we have 3 options for that. Again, it's touch-free. We have the electronic lockers at either library, and you can schedule a pickup in those, and the materials are in the locker. You just type in your code, and it pops open, and there's your stuff. We also have the curbside, so you can call us. You put your books on hold, call us, and when you get here, call us when you get here, and we'll come down and put them in the trunk of your car. And then we also are offering home delivery in Madison County. So if you'd like the materials delivered to your front porch, again, we'll call you when we get there and say your stuff's on the front porch and come out and get it, touch-free options. So those will continue for the foreseeable future. And we are also quarantining all returned items for 72 hours. So when they come back in the book drops, we spray them with disinfectant, and then they sit in a box for 72 hours. So we're trying to do as much as we can to try to keep a lot of options open for people and also the materials safe.
It sounds like you guys have been extremely proactive. So just to clarify, my last question would just be, in order to access all these things that we just talked about, you do have to have a Madison County library card?
For most of them and for the fullest access, yes. Again, there are some that you can access without your library card. You still want to go to the library's website, again, madisonlibrary.org, for your starting point. And some of those resources are available without the card at this point in time. Once you get that card, and again, you can get that card through the website as well, then you have full access to everything. And so that it just increases, what you have available to you in terms of titles.
Stay tuned, as WBUNTV will be checking in with Maslin later this week to hear about the library's official full reopening. For Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. Well, we mentioned it's a hot, muggy day today. The current temperature here in Richmond is 88 degrees. And for a complete look at your weather forecast, make sure to visit WBONTV.com, our very own Gwendolyn Morton. Every single weekday, we'll have the weather forecast up for you on our website. It's time for our final commercial break. When we come back, we'll have a look at that governor's report in 2 minutes or less, back on your local news and community briefing, live on WBONTV.com and 100.7 The Coyote.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Chenault Vineyard is continuing to prepare for the season opening as they follow the guidelines to help keep their employees and customers safe. While their opening date is yet to be determined, you can still grab your favorite Chenault Vineyard wine and local delivery on Wednesday and Saturdays or curbside pickup on Tuesday and Friday. Place your order now at ChenaultVineyards.com, or for more updates, like the Vineyard on Facebook or follow them on Instagram. Chenault Vineyard reminds you to stay safe, and they look forward to serving you locally grown wine at the Chenault Vineyard in Richmond.
Gillum Sports Lounge is known for a place to gather to watch sports. They are back open, but are still asking customers to practice social distancing and to wear a mask upon entering the restaurant. Jeff and the staff are making sure that the inside is cleaned and sanitized, and they still offer the same great food and service that has made Gillum's what they are for almost 30 years. If you're still staying safe at home, Gillum still has curbside service or delivery through Colonel Delivery. Place your order now at GillumSportsLounge.com. American Pool & Spa wants you to swim and relax, and they're taking the proper precautions to keep their customers and employees safe. For pool supplies, visit AmericanPoolandSpaKY.com and click on the Drop-Click tab to shop online for curbside service or free local delivery within 15 miles. If you're interested in pool installation, American Pool & Spa in Richmond can set up a Zoom call for a virtual consultation. Stay safe and enjoy your time at home with help from American Pool & Spa in Richmond. Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, fourpawsunleashed.com, to find out more. Community Trust Bank is local people making local decisions. Stop in today and let them help you with loan products for the individual or small business.
Stop by and see me, Jennifer Ward, today at 128 West Main Street in Richmond.
Community Trust Bank, a banking tradition in Madison County since 1903. Back on your local daily community briefing here on WBON TV and on 100.7 The Coyote. I tell you what, we really appreciate you all that are with us every single weekday here on the newscast, and we appreciate your comments and your shares of our live feed. Please feel free to hit that like button, and if you have friends that haven't liked WBON TV already, have them do so for us, and check us out over on our YouTube and on our website as well at WBONTV.com. We got a new Facebook poll up with everything that's going on in the world. We are asking our viewers, are you more worried about the protest and the violence that are going on in our country right now, or are you more worried about the coronavirus? With some of the protests leading to violence, looting, and other crimes, we wanted to get that question out there to gauge the concerns of our viewers. Please take the time to find that poll up on our Facebook page. You can click on the link. It'll take you directly to the website where you can cast your vote as to which one you are more concerned about, the violence and the protests that are going on or the coronavirus. We will discuss the final results on our newscast at 3 p.m. on Friday. We could not have this program for you if it weren't for our great sponsors like Bishop's Small Engine Repair, your home for all the best outdoor power equipment like Cub Cadet. Check out their curbside shopping on North Estill Avenue in Richmond, or check out their website at bishopsmallenginerepair.com. East Main Liquor, the cheapest beer around, right here in Richmond at 1423 East Main Street. And also a special thank you to the folks over at Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635 and a half Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Bluegrass Marble and Granite can take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. Well, Madison County has one new coronavirus positive test, 55 total now, and 46 of those have recovered. And as you can see on our map, Madison County is clearly in that darker shade of the brown where so many counties already in the state of Kentucky have had over 51 total cases of the coronavirus. And also news out of the Cumberland Valley Health District reports of the first first death over in Clay County. And according to the COVID-19 positive cases map, the total positive cases in the district are 82. Total current active cases in the district are 4. And the total recovered or non-active cases in the district are 64. There have been 14 deaths over there. And, of course, now Clay County with their first death, according to our map. And if you notice over on the map, Estill County is now shaded after their first positive test over the weekend. The only remaining county in the state of Kentucky that has not had a positive coronavirus case is Robertson County, and the total Kentucky count is now up to 10,185. And every single weekday, Jamie Boggs with our Governor Report in 2 minutes or less. Here is WBON TV's Jamie Boggs.
Governor Andy Beshear hosted his first live COVID-19 briefing since last week on Wednesday, updating Kentuckians on new numbers and totals of coronavirus cases and deaths.
So today we're reporting 155 new cases, 155 of COVID-19. Once you remove duplicates and the rest, we now have a total number of cases of 10,185. Today, we're also announcing that we've lost 3 additional Kentuckians, bringing our total loss statewide to 442.
Beshear also spoke about practices being introduced into society, as well as those that are not, including door-to-door sales.
No, the restriction on door-to-door sales is still in place. We can look at the schedule as we're moving forward, but it is still in place.
Beshear also continues to address the violence that has happened in the city of Louisville in recent weeks, and speaking to the investigation into the death of David McAtee, Beshear promises a thorough investigation. According to the governor, the ultimate goal is to find out what really happened in the early Monday morning shooting, stating, "Good, bad, ugly, our commitment is to the truth." This is Jamie Boggs, WBON TV, 9 News.
Thank you, Jamie, for that report. According to the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, District 7, asphalt operations scheduled for Interstate 75 southbound in Fayette County, milling and paving between mile points 108.247 and 98.516. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet advises motorists of scheduled asphalt work for Interstate 75 southbound. Milling and paving operations will be in place for a section of the interstate on Wednesday, June the 3rd, from 7 p.m. until tomorrow at 6 a.m., and they'll get back at it tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. until 6 a.m. on Friday. And the operations will be in effect between Man o' War exit 108 and Old Richmond Road US 25 exit 98. It'll be a double lane closure that will be in effect, so take that in mind if you're traveling over these next couple of days to and from Lexington. We appreciate your time today. That will do it for us. Again, special shout out to all the great staff here at WBON TV for another great newscast. I'm Michael Watkins. Kelly Wallingford will be right back with you tomorrow at 3 p.m. for your daily local community briefing on 100.7 The Coyote and WBONTV.com.